Hey, welcome back. It's that time again. Your boy, Mrtanukie here. And today, we're going to talk about relationships. Something that a lot of us have a hard time with, especially nowadays in 2021. About to enter 2022. This video will focus on my personal opinion as far as dating and many other countless stories from other people and their dating experience as well. So you can take this at face value or take it as it is. If you have any problems or issues or you want to try to debate me on, hey, feel free. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And hey, maybe I can just make another video or comment and let you know my thoughts on what you got to say. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive right on into this content. Dating for, let's say, we'll stay between the ages of 25 to 30. I'm 30 years old. Fun fact about me, I've had my fair share of dating as well through the years. It's not easy, whether you're a male or a female, because it seems like today's society, it's the norm to, find what is the hottest, what is the latest and greatest as far as material things, and we tend to apply that towards the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever you so choose. I would have to say the number one is definitely take a look at their personality. Sure, they can look like the prettiest person in your entire life, and you may think this is the queen that I need to worship or the king that I need to worship, or this is the one thing that makes me complete now. Well, there's some things to think before you jump to those conclusions. Just because you had one night of fun and you believe this is the one, no. Are you going to study before the test, or are you just going to try to cram all it in one night and try to figure out if this is the test that you're going to pass and say this is going to be the one? There's many other things that you could say could make things difficult due to the chemistry of the partner you so choose. And that's honestly due to how much programming we have received, I'd say, growing up. When you're watching those movies or TV shows or listening to those songs, they tend to put little thoughts and messaging, I want to say. You may not think it, but hey, this is just my personal opinion. And it makes you think, hey, I kind of want something like this, or I want something like that. That has a big part to play as well as far as making it difficult to make that one person for you, that one partner. Things you should look for in a woman. You have to consider that as well, because you can get the most prettiest person in the world and they could have the most ugliest personality underneath, like vanity, or they just are that type of person where, hey, I'll get with you, but you got to do this for me and you got to do this for me, and if you mess up, I can drop you at a hat's notice and go on to the next guy or next gal. Before you, I would say, assume that this is the one woman for you from a guy's perspective, make sure you fully analyze who she is. Build some type of trust. Build some type of social compatibility with each other. Make sure you guys are, would you say, fully compatible with each other. That means knowing, a little bit about their background. Are they a single parent? Were they raised in a home where it was a mom and dad? There's a lot of things in today's society that we don't even learn growing up. Some things you should look for in a man is, first and foremost, where does his morals lie? What type of goals does he have set up in his life? Does he plan on being that type of guy that's going to take you out? Or is it the type of guy that's going to surrender to you? Now, honestly, it can work that way. I know relationships where the guy is fully submissive and the woman is dominant, whereas the woman is submissive, the traditional, and the guy is dominant. For me personally, I would rather go the 50-50 route, where if I'm doing something to help, lift up my partner, I would want her to do the same thing for me. So that way it's a nice little balance of the two. But never be with a man because you're forcing yourself to be with them. Never ever put yourself in that position. Just because you feel like you're trapped, you're not. There's plenty of guys out there who will treat you so much better than how he's treating you. So women out there, I'm just letting you know now, be careful with your heart. also as well. Don't jump into a relationship because, oh, he looks like this guy, or he looks like Johnny Depp, Will Smith, whatever your dream guy is or girl, whatever you so choose. That's just something you should take in consideration. Don't wear your heart up here. Wear it somewhere nice and close and tucked in until it's time. How much can you tolerate in a relationship is also a big thing that a lot of people don't talk about. How much can you tolerate? How much can you put up with in your other partner? Because you're never going to find that one person out there who's 100% robot to the T, exactly everything you want. There's always going to be at least one thing wrong with them that you would want to change about them, or you just want to do something about it. And that's okay, because hey, that's what mixes things up, keeps the relationship nice and spicy. If you're happy 100% of the time, you would fully be focused on this person 24/7, non-stop. I mean, eventually you'll get to a point where you lose yourself, and then hey, there goes your life. You stop taking care of yourself for this other person who you just met. Financially, going into the other level, do they have enough money to support both of your natures? I'm talking between the ages of 25 and 30 now. Just a reminder. Because if you're in high school and you're watching this, you're probably like, none of this really applies. I'm still going to do what I do. That's fine. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. Because you either learn the hard way or you'll learn the easy way. Sometimes you get lucky, find your high school sweetheart, and everything's, happy ever after the end. But for most of us out there, we didn't get that chance. Like me, I didn't get that chance. Another thing to consider is the dating history. Now, when you ask your mate this question, it can get a little dicey, but it is kind of important. We just want to make sure the strings are cut from the past. Now, if there is a resemblance of like a love string, like you're tied to that person in the past, in a loving nature, okay, it's kind of like, okay, why? Like, what's the situation? Like, if you had a very high sexual partner in your past and you broke up with them, and now you're moving on to the next partner, and that next partner doesn't, meet the criteria of the last one, it's going to have complications, and there may be a chance that partner might go back to their past to get what they want. So, if there's still a strong tie there, you gotta be careful of that. I'm not saying this is the case for everybody, but I'm just giving out an example. Just be mindful of the past and make sure they've either gotten over it or come to terms with it so that it can finally move on to somebody new. Make sure that the past does not hinder the future with the new partner. So when they come in, it doesn't get in the way. And there's no, oh, you made me mad, so I'm gonna get back with my ex. No, we don't want that at all. Let's try to avoid that. Make sure your partner is sexually compatible. I'm letting you know now. It's not the most important thing, but it should be up there because, yes, sex is very important, and we know how easy it is for both parties to just go out and get it for themselves. Sometimes it's more for women that can get it faster and less for guys, but still, the options are still out there. And if you guys aren't sexually compatible, bad things may happen. I think you know what's going to happen. And the last point is the end game. What's the goal? What's the motive behind you guys working together? Where do you guys see yourselves in 10, 15 years? If you guys already have stuff that you have planned, whether it's to buy a house, have a family, have kids, get to know each other's family, have a village, whatever you want to do, make sure you guys have a goal and set it. So that way you guys will continue to strive towards that goal at no matter the cost. So one day you could be mad, the next day, hey, I'm not mad because I know what we're working towards. And that wraps it up for today's video. Real quick, my battery is dying because I forgot to charge my camera. So, wow, I'm messing up today. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope this put a little nuggets in your brain as far as wisdom goes. If you want to know more, you're feel free to look around on YouTube. Google, it's all there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button for more videos because I'm going to try to get it out as fast as I can to y'all because y'all is number one always. Y'all's my family. Anyway, Mrtanukie here. Oh yeah, and I keep forgetting, don't forget to subscribe. You need to subscribe, baby, to get that Apple gift card. So hey, I'll be seeing you in the new year. I actually got maybe 2 more videos coming out this year. So look forward to it. Stay tuned. Stay refreshed. Stay pretty. Stay classy. You already know, Tanuki here, and we are